Yama, welcome to Barang. Come along and have a cultural experience with us.
We provide a variety of cultural education, project management and training services. Experience Indigenous culture and share in the dreaming. Let Yungawalang Aboriginal tours take you all over the beautiful Central Coast. Why not use Mulyan Megan Multimedia to shoot your next project? Then come get a coffee at the Coolamon Cafe. We've got all sorts of tasty treats for you to try. Our staff can't wait to meet you. Barang. Make tomorrow.
I've enjoyed my time. I've probably been nearly the longest serving board member so far on this board.
Oh, look, I think I've enjoyed it immensely. I've learned a lot more about the operations of the Lands Council itself. I've learnt that our members still have got a strong opinion about what they want.
I've really enjoyed my time on the board. It's a great learning experience. You really see what goes on behind the scenes on a day-to-day basis at Darkinjung.
It's been very much an eye-opener for some of the operational side of it as a board member itself.
I think I've enjoyed my time on the board this time around immensely in regards to where the council is going, where it wants to go.
It gives you a sense of accomplishment and what we get done in that room. When you leave that, you have a feeling of pride.
And I feel that I've grown more confident over about 6 years that I've actually been a board member. So, yeah, well, I have enjoyed it.
Look, it has its challenges. I'm not going to sit up here and say that it hasn't been hard.
Been a long 7 years, but it's been very enjoyable and rewarding 7 years.
But it's been worth it. It's been worth it. I've certainly learned a lot.
But in a nutshell, my role is to create opportunities and employment for Aboriginal people within Central Coast Health.
I'm really privileged to be the Workforce Operations Manager at Central Coast Local Health.
My job, I actually like my job. I can see job satisfaction. If I can create roles within the health district for Aboriginal people, give them opportunities where, you know, they're coming to work, they're gaining skills, got finances, got some career development qualifications. You can start off as, you know, an admin officer, then go right through to be the CE.
So it's a mix of the weird, the wonderful and everything in between. It's a mix of strategic and transactional services, and some really key parts of the programs that sit in my space are around our Aboriginal employment.
I'm an Aboriginal hospital liaison. I visit all the Aboriginal patients in hospital.
I'm a clinical nurse specialist in mental health. I work in the Wyong acute care team.
My passion is adolescent health.
Well, I'm not just there to support the patient, I'm there to support the staff if they don't know how to handle an Aboriginal patient.
I'm primarily focused on mental health and sexual health.
We do follow up in people at home with mental health issues, and our main role is to try and keep people out of hospital.
I'm a trainee environmental health officer.
I'm one wardsman at the hospital there at Gosford.
So I work within the public health unit, and we work alongside people, infectious disease officers and immunisation officers, and we're basically dealing with infectious diseases that originate from the environment that can affect the public.
I like being there for them, especially the ones that come and go, the frequent flyers I call them.
Basically, well, I love just learning. Like, there's lots of learning and knowledge to go along with it. It's a very legislative role. I guess before the role I wasn't too much into study and learning and education, but now that I've been doing this role like for 5 years now, and then doing my degree, I've really sort of learnt to love, I guess, learning and you know, being educated.
There's a few jobs that we do that, you know, that makes you feel good, and you know you're there to help people and stuff like that, so it's a bit rewarding at the end of the day.
Like talking to people, being there for them. I know a lot of them appreciate it. Some of them don't even have any visitors sometimes.
When someone's unwell, we spend a bit of time with them and get them back on track and get them well so they can stay in the community.
I'm an Aboriginal health worker and I work for Nyang.
My role is Aboriginal Mother and Babies Worker, and that's with Nanyara Aboriginal Health Unit.
I work with mums and babies.
I'm an Aboriginal health worker for Child and Family Health.
I'm the Aboriginal health worker for the AMOS team at Nyang. So I work with pregnant mums through their pregnancy up to about 6 weeks.
Working with mums and babies, so we work with mums and babies from 0 to 5, or actually from pregnancy also.
I work in the Peninsula area, so I work for BSF, which is Building Strong Foundations, which is part of Nyang, and my role is to look after, so when the babies are born in the hospital, my job is to contact the families and make that first initial home visit.
So basically I do a support role for mums during their pregnancy, from their pregnancy right up until baby's about 8 weeks old, helping them with anything that they may be struggling with during pregnancy that isn't clinical.
The best thing I love is probably working with my community, my Aboriginal community, and probably empowering and helping our Aboriginal families.
That I get to have cuddles with babies every day and enjoy other people's kids and then get to go home.
I just love being there for mums and helping them. Everyone's different. They might need support with housing or transport or just someone to talk to. So really just to be there and to help people.
I am in medical records. The same as Judy, I'm in medical records.
In medical records at Gosford Hospital.
What we do is, at the moment, they're just taking all the paper files and making it all electronic. It's about transferring records from paper into digital imaging.
I'm enjoying it all so far.
Love it. It's really interesting to know just how accurate got to get it to ensure that these people's health are looked after properly. Just the learning aspect of it all, just the learning all different tasks of the job.
I've currently got a cadetship, but I'm waiting to start.
I'm an admin officer for Workforce Health and Safety.
I'm a student-based trainee at Gosford Hospital Health Information.
I'm a student-based trainee and I work 1 day a week with recruitment.
I kind of love the experience because I'm only 17, so I feel like it's like a really good starting point in life, and I'm just like kind of feeling really mature and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I think it's a really good role and it kind of fits me.
I'm very excited about the hands-on experience that it's going to provide me, and yeah, so I can enter to become a podiatrist a lot more better.
I work with Nanyara Aboriginal Health.
I work at Workforce Customer Service.
That involves going up to the hospital, the core hospital, and seeing patients. We also organise events such as NAIDOC.
I've been on the phones lately, and I complete like visa reports and casuals not worked reports.
I just feel purpose.
It's basically just getting me heaps of experience, and I love working with everyone, they're really nice.
I work in multicultural health, so a lot of the resources and the health opportunities aren't often translated or accessible for people of a culturally or linguistically diverse background. So our job is to make sure that those culturally diverse people have access to our health system.
Yama, hi, my name is Megan Kane. I'm a proud Gamilaroi woman from Burrabadee. Been on the Central Coast now for almost 14 years. Grew up in Sydney. Family's from Coonabarabran. I'm the project supervisor for Barrabarang, currently doing the Aboriginal art mural. I have been working on it now for the past 4.5 months, 5 months. And we're creating an Aboriginal Dark and Jung timeline. Very exciting. I'm very proud of my group. What we've created is amazing. I myself cannot draw very well, so I've been very fortunate enough to have a group of very talented artists, and the mural speaks for itself. The others who haven't been so confident have finally come out of their shell in all areas, not just with the art, but also in their social skills with talking and being a part of the group. In the beginning they were to the side of the group, now they're right in the middle of the group, more or less running the group for me, and are talking about bigger and better things.
My name's Dan, and I actually am part of the mural group, and it's amazing.
My name's Matt, and I'm on the mural/art project.
I've done mostly just painting all around the place. If it can be painted, I've done it.
I think that overall the basic feel of the art group has been awesome. The feedback I've had has been fantastic. So I just want to thank my group because they make my job easy and make coming to work awesome and fun.
It's been a pretty good little experience the last 6 months. Everything from learning about the actual culture of the area, about the Darkin young people, right down to how there's certain colours and patterns in the artwork that you can and can't do.
I've learned plenty more of the culture, more about the Darkin young people. The men aren't allowed to go near a birthing tree. You've got certain male and female sites that each gender isn't allowed to go to. Women are only allowed to paint in a certain colour. So white guys can't do it. White men can only use a certain amount of symbols. And women aren't actually allowed to play the didgeridoo, which I did not know.
And yeah, good bunch of people compared to what I thought it was going to be like. It's completely different. I wasn't expecting to actually enjoy it and be into it as much as I was, but once I got out of my little mind frame of this sucks, it was actually pretty educational and a lot of fun.
For me, I feel my job's done. I have upskilled that group a bit and I wish them all the well for the future.
Yamma, welcome. My name is Gavin Duncan and I work for Barrabarang Aboriginal Corporation here on the beautiful Central Coast. I like to say Yamma here at Patonga, one of the most scenic and beautiful spots on the Central Coast itself.